Yo, what's going on out there, fight? Well, this your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on Errol Spence, knowing that Blue Blood Sports TV, wasn't really riding for him, and that he knew that Blue Blood was a capper and that he wasn't a real fan. Errol Spence been knowing these things, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, I was having a conversation with EJ, telling him about the situation with Blue and Bud in all good faith. And Errol said, I want to hear it come out of Bud mouth. Blue and that Bernie guy be capping. Blue cap when he be on my side too. Laugh out loud, family. Laugh out loud. So Errol Spence been knew that Blue Blood Sports TV be capping when he be talking about him as well. That's why I rock with EJ, man. Because the dude is so real and he watch everything. Errol Spence watches everything, fam. Everything. You know what I'm saying? In one sense, you riding for a dude so hard, you rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? You on this side. Not saying you got to be on this side because you just saying, oh, man, I like the dude with things of this nature. No, you was on this side because you know Errol Spence was on the right side. You know Errol Spence was telling the truth when it came to him and Terence Crawford and what was going on with the fight and what was owed, right? And the business side, what should be given to the A side and what should be given to the B side. You feel me? That's why Blue Blood Sports was on Errol Spence's side, because he knew Errol Spence was on the right side, ladies and gentlemen. He was on the right side. But some switch at 7-11 when Blue Blood ran into Terence Crawford. What switch, ladies and gentlemen? We need answers. You know what I'm saying? Blue said Terence Crawford looked him in his eyes. And he knew that Terence Crawford was telling the truth. He knew that he was telling the truth because, when a man looked you in your eyes, he looked me in my eyes, right? So all a man got to do is look you in your eyes and say, yeah, Blue, it's X, Y, Z. Well, shit, the motherfucker can lie to you up and down, left to right. You feel me? Or is it because you been in cahoots with Terence Crawford and you knew what was going on and you needed to get the fight to BLK Prime or help BLK Prime seal the deal with the Terence Crawford fight, and that y'all needed a way to get Errol Spence out the way so y'all can make the situation happen with Terence Crawford? Now, even with all that being said, EJ was still like, look, man, if Bud was going out there to get the fight, right, he can go ahead and do what he go do. He just didn't like the fact that Terence Crawford, strung his team along, making it as if they wanted the fight, right? EJ, like, we was waiting on this dude. He passed up our date, and we couldn't eat. You know what I mean? We couldn't eat. But if you let other people tell it, Blue Blood Sports TV was trying to blame Errol Spence and Spence's team. So if you blaming Errol Spence and his team, then you're blaming Errol Spence, homie. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, well, it was the power that be that didn't want the fight. It was PBC. Well, PBC is Errol Spence's team. They work for Errol Spence. So if you're saying it's PBC, then you're saying it's Errol Spence. You feel me? So basically what you're saying is Errol Spence didn't want to fight with Terence Crawford, and Errol Spence was capping. You understand? But you actually capping for Terence Crawford because you needed that signature from Terence Crawford to fight fucking David Avanesian over on y'all side of the street, so y'all can try to break into the industry and make it look like y'all doing big things because y'all put Bud Crawford on for however much money, right? 10 million, 20 million, 100 million, whatever the hell y'all gave him, right? Y'all put Terence Crawford on y'all platform, and y'all thought that shit was going to be golden. You feel me? Y'all thought it was going to be golden. But actually, that shit was brass. You understand? Actually, it was brass. And now Blue cap for Terence Crawford left to right all around the world. You can't say nothing about Terence Crawford without Blue Blood Sports TV sticking his nose in the situation after he done put this man on blast for how many years, how many months, blaming Terence Crawford and his team, you know what I mean, telling him what he should take and what he's worth and what he's deserving. You understand what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden, you the biggest Terence Crawford supporter in the world. The biggest. You even got people that have been supporting Terence Crawford longer than you. You know what I'm saying? Looking at you like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? You capping for Terence Crawford more than them. More than them, bro. To where they looking at your ass like, man, we know you only doing this because, you know what I'm saying, you trying to make $1. You trying to make $1 off of Bud. You know what I mean? If the money wasn't involved with Terence Bud Crawford, you still be kicking Terence Bud Crawford up the ass. You still be kicking that man up the ass. Period, fam. But now that y'all eased them on over to a one-fight deal on BLK Prime, now Terence Crawford can't do no wrong when it comes to Blue Blood Sports TV. He can't do no wrong. He wasn't wrong in the beginning. He always wanted the Errol Spence fight, right? Oh, man, he always wanted to fight. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm privy to this and things of this and this and that. If I tell y'all this, man, that's cap. That's all bullshit. That's all cap and bullshit. Period, fam. Blue Blood, you know it is. You switched on Errol Spence, dissing Errol Spence, making him look bad, making PBC look bad. You know what I mean? Because now I guess y'all look at PBC as competition because y'all on the scene with BLK Prime. And BLK Prime can't fuck with PBC on no level. On no level. Never will be able to fuck with PBC on no level. You know what I'm saying? PBC is too established for y'all to come through and think y'all fucking up anything. So now you make it as if, you know, they were just stringing Terence Bud Crawford along. You know all the answers, all the reasons why, you know, the fight didn't take place and all this weird shit. Understand what I'm saying? All this weird shit. But yet Terence Crawford still haven't came on your platform to respect you enough. To respect you enough to get Terence Crawford on your platform, you feel me, to try to promote the David Avenesian fight, to say thank you, Blue Blood, for helping me get in the deal, or this, that, and the third, if you was so much of an instrument for him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The man don't even respect you, Blue, when you capping for this man up and down all around, bro. The man went on all these other platforms, K. Alvado, a fucking UFC platform, Akin Barak. He went on all these people platform, right, to promote the, well, halfway, because all he did was talk about Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Halfway promote the fight. You understand? But couldn't stop by your platform? Couldn't come by Blue Blood Sports TV? A man that's working with BLK Prime? Come on, man. Stop the cap, Blue. Stop capping for Terence Bud Crawford. Every time somebody say something about Terence Bud Crawford, you don't have to stick your nose in the mix like you his goddamn bodyguard. He has Bernie the Boxer for that, who don't like you. He has Scotty for that, World Combat Sports, who don't like you. You know what I'm saying? He have a lot of other people that's been rocking for him and riding for him on a genuine level, not because they getting a dollar, on a genuine level. You feel me? That's doing a good job, better than you, because everybody know that you capping for Terence Bud Crawford, bro. Everybody know it. Everybody seen the switch from you from Errol Spence to Terence Bud Crawford. And this ain't like you gotta like Errol Spence or nothing like this. It's just the fact of the matter of everybody see the shit. That's like me riding for Errol, saying the shit that I'm saying about, and I like Bud, right? But me saying Errol is in the right, and then all of a sudden I just switch over. Nah, you know, Terence Bud Crawford, man, he wasn't lying. You know, PBC is wrong, and this, that, and the third. Yeah, this, that, and then they pop up. Oh, shit, Terence Bud Crawford fighting on the platform that Monty Brown is working with. Oh, Monty Brown, we see what your ass on, man. Get your ass up out of here. You ain't slick, dude. You ain't slick. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, Blue, Errol Spence see that shit, dog. He seen it. He been knowing it. Listen, I went there to show him the shit in good faith. Like, look, man, you see Bud Crawford. I went on there to get on Bud Crawford. He told Blue Blood this, that, and the third. Earl, like, man, don't listen to that shit, man. Don't listen to nothing he talking about, bro. He a capper. He don't fuck with me for real. And it ain't genuine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't genuine. So at the end of the day, dog, you know, the situation with Errol Spence and Terence Bud Crawford and his team still didn't want the fight. They didn't want the fight. All Terence Crawford had to do was sign the contract. Period. All he had to do was sign the contract. That's all he had to do if he wanted to fight. But he wanted to do business with BLK Prime, a lesser entity, right? Because he can rob their ass for more money, you feel me, for a lesser opponent. That's all it was. Terence Crawford robbed BLK Prime. If he got $10 million, kudos to him. He robbed BLK Prime for 10 M's to fight a fucking David Avenesian. And that's why Errol Spence was saying, go get the easy 10 million, bro. Go get it. Salute to you. Feed your children. Errol Spence never tried to stop him, never hated on him for getting his money, none of that. All he said was the boy lied. He 52 faked my team out. Steven Espinoza exposed him, right? Steven Espinoza exposed him. Errol Spence exposed him, right? The proof is in the pudding, bro. The proof is in the pudding. Terence Bud Crawford didn't want to fight Errol Spence because he knew he can get a nice little bag to go fight a lesser opponent when he knew that he got everything that he asked for. PBC treated him right. You understand? What Blue talking about is bull crap. They weren't trying to set up no fucking Keith Thurman fight or none of that shit. You understand? Keith Thurman is only happening because Terence Boyd Crawford didn't sign the contract. That's it. That's all. Terence Boyd Crawford didn't sign the contract. No matter how they try to slice and dice it. You feel me? No matter how they try to slice and dice it, if Terence Crawford would have signed the contract, Keith Thurman would be fighting somebody else right now. But when Terence Crawford signed that contract, PBC had to turn their eyes into another direction to find EJ a fight, to get him the money that he's looking for. And Keith Thurman is one of those fighters that'll give him the money that he's looking for. Period. That's it. That's all. And when he spin a block for Terence Boyd Crawford Terence Boyd Crawford better sign that contract. You understand? He better sign the contract. Period. You know? That's it. That's all. Errol Spence knew Blue Blood was a capper. Errol Spence knew Blue Blood didn't really rock with him like that. He knew it was all word shit. You feel me? And he called it out. And that's that man feelings. Nobody else feelings. Not Errol homeboys, not montray-brown. That's Errol Spence feelings. Period, fam. Stop capping, Blue. Stop capping. Y'all know what it is, man. This your boy Monty. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. You want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.